welcome to round number 13 of Season 4 of the Sunoco Elite Series. We are here at Calder Park, Australia, for our fourth time here. Been here every single season since the start, and we're back here again for 64 laps around this awesome right-turning speedway. What a beautiful day it is out here, as practice went unexpected as Roger Ray actually took practice, which he is last in points currently. Shocked a lot of people. Didn't qualify too well today, but we'll have to keep an eye on Roger Ray as today goes on. Speaking of qualifying, on pole position, you got the hometown hero Zachary Fitzwater Sr., your Season 2 champion, getting his first pole position of the season in his home country. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. currently decently high in points and could use a good day to get up right in contention to take the points lead. Alongside Adam Vincent, who has a win this season, but is not very high in the points. He'll need a pretty good day here to turn it around for himself, to get himself into contention to possibly win this championship, if it goes well. On Row 2, let's get a better view. On Row 2, you got Ryan Monaco taking his best qualifying of the season, if I recall correctly, in his number 76 Thunder Sport GP car, the Audi. Taking third place, did very well qualifying, was nowhere in practice though, so we're wondering how much speed Ryan Monaco will really have today. Then you got Sean Angel, who was fast in practice, second fastest in practice. In fact, that he comes out and gets fourth place in qualifying. Everyone's peeking at Sean Angel to possibly take pole position. Sorry about that. To possibly take the win here in Australia. On Row 3, you got his teammate Benoit Therabine, who is fourth fastest in practice and going for the win here in Australia as well. The Frenchman already has one win to his name, which came 2 seasons ago, back in Season 2 in Mid-Ohio, which that track's not around anymore. But Benoit Therabine doing pretty well here today, alongside Chase Dunbar. Dunbar for HHR hasn't showed too much speed this season, but he starts in 6th place in Australia. We'll have to see, can Dunbar turn his season around. On Row 4, you got a powerhouse pair here. Scott Roush and Paul Jackson, who are both looking for the points lead. Roush cannot take the points lead since he did not get pole position, meaning he cannot get the maximum 120 points, which means Scott Roush will not take the points lead through here, but Jackson very well could. He's 79 points back from Rowe, and it's a high possibility. And on Row 5, you got Gerard Aran, who showed a lot of strength last week in Argentina, and he's looking strong here today. He starts P9 alongside the Argentina winner, Aiden Shepard, who has been on a momentum streak and looking for another win this season. As we look through the pack, Roman Rahal surprised a lot of people, gets P11, but he has almost won here before. So I wasn't too surprised myself. I expected Roman Rahal to do pretty good, and he does. So Roman Rahal, watch out for him. But your 2 biggest points contenders, Alexander Rowe, who was in a ones to watch category coming through practice. Even though he wasn't top 5 in practice, he was getting a lot faster. They didn't get that setup right for qualifying, so he starts pretty far back. But starting even further back is Cordell Paulson, now second in points again. And it looks like he might lose that again, because he's starting on the second to last row, only being beaten by Stuckel and Scott. Stuckel only beating Stuckel, Scott, and Hurley. Oh, I'm off my game today. But one important thing to note here, Adam Vincent is in the 42 car. 42 car has been to victory lane here in Australia before. That was under Eric Monaco back in Season 1. Eric is nowhere near the front today, but his brother is. Keep an eye on Ryan Monaco as this day goes on, as the command is about to be given.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there's your command. We're all getting ready to go. They're booting up the cars. Everyone's trying to get booted up. And we are going. We're going to start rolling out of pit lane. So Adam Vincent could be a possibility. Oh, don't tell me that. Yeah, okay. Evgeny Kuznetsov has an issue. We are going to restack, so just give us a moment and we'll finish what I was saying. Seems that everyone's getting going back. What I was saying, Vincent is in a car that's been to victory lane here before. Can he put it back to victory lane? He almost did last season, if I'm correct. But that was taken by Jeffrey Finguy, who actually did seem pretty fast in practice as well. Making sure everyone got off well. Yep, everyone's going to get off, and we're going to be going green here soon. And it's going to be the hometown hero leading it. The inside is a stronger line here, but the outside can work if it's done well enough. All depends on how you can handle these lines. Watch out for Trailblazer. They were very fast in practice, and Angel and Benoit Ravine were really, really fast when they hooked up. So keep an eye on them. As we go green, it'll be Zachary Fitzwater Sr. leading it down to the green flag, the hometown hero, the Season 2 champion here in Season 4. Green flag is in the air for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in Australia. As Roger 2, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. off to an incredible start as he's looking to win in his home country. The hometown hero, but Benoit Ravine waiting for no one, the Frenchman. Down on the inside of Ryan Monaco, and I think he's on the inside of Vincent. It's going to be tight to get Vincent, but he's being pushed by Scott Roush. Now Monaco is in a sandwich between the Trailblazers. Their teammate is actually pretty far back in the order. You have Jenny Kuznetsov. It may be a while before we see him. How well off did Rowe and Paulson get? Rowe got off, looks to be decent. Actually, Rowe got off well on that start. What about Cordell Paulson? Paulson's gaining a few spots as well. They're already starting their hunt through the field. Brock had a bad start. Close to last now. And here comes Ryan Monaco for second place. This is Adam Vincent, the Luxembourg driver, versus the American driver of Ryan Monaco. There's Jeffrey Finguy, who we also said was a person to watch in this race. Even though, like I said, he was not top 5 in practice. Top 5 was Roger Ray, which I remember in the correct order. Roger Ray, Sean Angel, Paul Jackson, Benoit Ravine, and then Cordell Paulson. So Paul Jackson, keep an eye on him. He's right here. He could do something. But here comes Ryan Monaco for the lead. Oh, and Angel and Benoit Ravine are getting close. No one wants them to attach because that could go bad for everyone. Ryan Monaco will lead a lap here in Australia. He leads. Let's get that leaderboard up. The fast lap on track is out of Sean Angel. Roger Ray, your third fastest. We kind of expected that. Ray has looked fast all weekend, and Angel going for the lead. Trailblazer has been fast this weekend, and Sean Angel has definitely been the fastest of the three. Second fastest in practice. The only one who was faster than him is way back in the order. Let's look for Roger Ray. 24th, he's hunting. He's coming through the pack. Keep an eye out for Roger Ray. He could perform very well and possibly get his first career top 10. Maybe even a win if he tries hard enough. But now it's Sean Angel, Jeffrey Finguy, Adam Vincent, Benoit Ravine. Looks to be Aiden Shepard getting into the mix. Shepard won in Argentina just last week, and now he is up here going for P4 now on Adam Vincent. Jeffrey Finguy, one of the Speedway champions and the reigning champion of this track, here in Australia, takes the lead from Sean Angel and Jeffrey Finguy leading. And Benoit Ravine and Sean Angel have finally met. But, oh, yeah, Benoit needed to go for that move to keep Shepard at bay. That was probably his best move, to try to keep Shepard from getting this position, but he still might lose it. Jack Halleck, the other Australian in the field. Could he do it? What happened? Like, yeah, Fitzwater's dropping. How far back? Oh, Rowe is approaching Jackson and Roush. They don't want that. He better jump low. There he goes. He's jumping low on Roush, but Rowe closes even faster. Paulson's closing as well. You can see him back there. Rowe did really well in Vegas and did the same thing he's doing now, where he hunted through the field, and he's doing it once again. He really loves that low line. Oh, but loses it there. Not going to get Jackson. It looked like he almost got him. And Ray now hunting behind Rowe. You get pushed wide once and you're dropping, because look, there's Fitzwater. Pericles is there. Pericles is 4th in points. He could take this points lead. But with Rowe on the hunt like he is now, I don't think anyone's going to take it from him today. And Benoit Lavergne has taken the lead from Jeffrey Finguy. And Trailblazer back at the top for now. We're looking for Sean Angel. Has he made his way down low again? No, he's still trapped out there. There goes Vincent and Caldwell. Oran's down there. Jovic. Jackson. Rowe is down here. Ray is down here. A lot of threats down low. Thompson coming with Ray. And you can see Thaber's there too. The whole team is trying to hunt. But Roush makes a low move on Roger Ray. Needs to get up there and beat Rowe. If he beats Rowe, he's going to be able to put himself back into the place to be able to take the points lead in the next race. He can't take it now, but he can set himself up for it later. Angel's loose! Oh, Angel. What happened to Angel just now? Sean Angel has a little scare up high. As Gatlin Downey would clip the back of him, he'd go low. Barely scoop back into line. Very nice save out of Sean Angel. He's going to be able to keep going. And now he's down low. So prepare for Sean Angel to already start hunting through this field. Shepard has looked on form since the Roy Allen Homestead, and he's still on the same form we saw him in before. He's been blazing fast for the past few races, and he still is. But here comes that Full Frontal Motorsports number 42 machine. The car that won here in Season 1 under a different driver, but Adam Vincent is experienced as well. Vincent takes the lead. Finguy on the hunt to get to the front again. I see Oran on the hunt to get to the front. Where is Sean Angel? He's back here. I see Roush looking on Rowe. There he is. This is the move Roush needs to set himself up next race. But he'll need a few more moves to set himself up even better. But first, he's got to make this move on Rowe work. Oh, trying to slide it down. This is a very risky move out of Roush, staying this low. It's okay to be down low, but he's going real low, but it's working. Scott Roush makes the move on Alexander Rowe. And now there goes Thompson. Now Roush is trying to go on Sean Angel and Jack Halleck. And caution comes out. For the first time, lap 16, Vincent leads. What happened? Out of turn 2, Skyla Johnson. Oh, Dunbar would be clipped by Caesar, and Dunbar and Johnson would spin around. They'd both be able to continue. Eric Monaco running very slow on track. Very disappointing for him. But it's Chase Dunbar and Skyla Johnson involved on lap 15. Bad luck for them. We'll be back. 19 laps complete. It's Adam Vincent, Vance Caldwell, Jeffrey Finguy, Aiden Shepard, Gatlin Downey, William Duncan, Gerard Oran, Dak Jovic, Benoit Lavergne, and Paul Jackson running out your top 10. And Rowe down in 15th. Jackson, this is some valuable points. This is about, this be about 15 points about that he'd be gaining right now, which is pretty big. And Rowe also can't deny Paulson 3 positions back. The championship contenders are all crowding to the front, but it's Adam Vincent leading it down to the green flag. The restart here in Calder Park, green flag back in the air as it's Adam Vincent leading. Great run out of Vincent that time. Seems that the leaders on the starts are getting much better starts. But it seems that Gatlin Downey got off to a terrible start. Wasn't Gatlin Downey? Yeah, Gatlin Downey started ahead of Duncan, and by turn 3 and 4, dropping below Oran. Definitely not the start that Gatlin Downey was looking for. Slow on the start. Sean Angel starting to come back up through the pack. And Rowe and Jackson have gotten back together. Oh, Jackson trying to run it around the high side. It's Vincent and Caldwell. I saw a little bit of a scariness up here. These three are battling. I'm a little scared of that. Hopefully nothing happens. And Vincent runs it wide while we were looking away. Aiden Shepard will take the second position. Away from Vincent. Shepard's back up at the front. Now he's got to take down Caldwell. Caldwell was out in Brazil just a few races back for taking out Shepard. These two now have a history. So I'm hoping Shepard doesn't want to retaliate on him. He doesn't strike people as a amazingly aggressive person, so I'm hoping he won't be. Trotter battling with Dak Jovic. This is for the 6th position. He's doing pretty well today. The Trailblazers have reconnected. Could be their chance. Nick Pericles trying to gain more points on Rowe in the championship. Paulson has arrived on the scene. Very close to Rowe. Already past Jackson. Oh, now Rowe puts his teammate on a 3-wide situation. Because in a 3-wide, the middle starts to do a little bit better. So he pretty much just abandoned his teammate for the sake of his own race. And it shows. Halleck fights back, though, on the outside. Paulson trying to join Rowe in the middle. And Rowe gets the spot on Pericles. As we expected. It's Caldwell continuing to lead. Lap 25. Out of 64, we're about a third of the way through this race. It's Shepard and Finguy. Second and third. These two used to be teammates back on when it was Team Flame Racing. Now Roush Racing Enterprises, they're allies. Not teammates anymore. But they will still work together here. One person who isn't their teammate is the guy behind them, William Duncan. Which they do not want to help their rivals. Roush Racing and Maverick have been rivals since Season 3. So, these three probably don't all want to work together. Whoa, Finguy got a little aggressive there. He's getting aggressive. He wants to get past Shepard, and Shepard's not letting him go after Caldwell. And I think he's getting a little angry at him. There he goes. Finguy now probably going to take his attempt at Caldwell once he completes this pass, because I think he's got it, because Shepard's going to run through. Looks like he has position, but then Finguy's going to run it deep. Oh no, Shepard might have it. Wow. Nice run on the outside of Aiden Shepard. He's trying to hold this. Finguy once again, though, running low. Trying to take the position from the 26 car. Shepard's teammate Downey not far down. Their other teammate, I do not know the current position of. Where is Dodd? Way back here with Fitzwater, your pole sitter, fighting to stay in the points. On only a third of the way through this race. How, devastating. What about Roger Ray? We haven't talked about Roger Ray yet. Where is he? Fighting to get in the top 20. That's a little scary. Oh, Rowe below Paulson. These two are fighting for championship points right now. But they're also letting Pericles get away. I see Sean Angel has moved his way up to 6th. He's starting to get a move on. But Finguy and Shepard are still fighting. Finguy looks like he's finally going to get the spot. But Shepard did not want to give that up. Now he's stuck on the outside again. But because he lost his momentum, Duncan's going to be able to get that easily. And then Downey, his teammate, looks like he may be able to get that pretty easily. Shepard held his teammate up for a while. That's going to cost him a few extra spots. But Finguy shows why he wanted that spot. Because he just drew... Oh my god. That was fast. Wow. He hunted him down. He was half a second behind when the lap started, and he's leading. by less than a tenth as the next lap begins. What a run out of Finguy that time around. Can he clear? He will. Now the two Shock Allisons begin to battle. Gerardo Ron seems to have dropped off. Yeah, he's down 17th. Rowe is starting to scare me as he has moved his way up to 12th. No, he's up in 11th. That's really scary for the championship, but he's still got his rivals all around him. All of his championship rivals are everywhere. He can't get away from them. Jackson's just been chilling behind Rowe for a while now. Really just hasn't been too worried about getting past him yet, just trying to stay with him. Which is probably a good strategy, just stay with him and then take the position later in the race. But I see Caldwell has retaliated back for the lead on the 92 of Jeffrey Finguy, and he'll get the spot as Gatlin Downey has taken the third position. Oh, Finguy, the Michigan native, being overtaken by Gatlin Downey. Shock Allison, his other ally, who is giving him a hard time. Trailblazer currently sits 6th and 7th and are showing a lot of speed, but here comes Steven Thompson. Oh, there he goes. Jackson has taken the position over Rowe and is starting to get a gap again. Oh, Pericles wants this. He's 4th in points. He's the next position down from Jackson. So not only is he battling with Rowe for points, but he's got to battle with Jackson if he wants to get into 3rd in points. Dak Jovic just fighting because. Why not? Rowe stuck on a 3 on the outside of a 3 wide. Not very sure how that's going to work out. He'll have the momentum out of the corner. No, he won't. He'll have the least momentum of the 3. Now he's got to fight because Paulson is closing. Jackson is getting away. Not good for him. And Downey has gotten past Finguy, and now he's going after Caldwell. Gatlin Downey has never won an SCS race. He got this ride this season after being an HHR the previous season. Outperforming expectations got him this rank B ride. Can he live up to it? He hasn't really lived up to it so far this season. Shock Allison's been doing their best. Gatlin Downey, though, trying to bring it together. Right now, currently sits 2nd, trying to hunt down Caldwell. Caldwell is on form today. Lap 37 out of 64. We're more than halfway through this race. And now Shepard begins the hunt back on Jeffrey Finguy. Back through Jackson in 8th. And Rowe is fighting with Vincent for 12th. But Paulson is not close enough to... Oh no, he's losing more position. Paulson not having a good day right now. And I don't see Roger Ray. Ray has dropped off. He was your fastest in practice. Everyone expected him to be top 10. Looks like he's not going to get that. Right now, it's all about Caldwell and who can stop him, because Shock Allison 2 and 3 could be the one threat to Caldwell. But you never know. We're just a little over halfway through this race, and Shepard has taken the 2nd position away. Like said, going for the double. But right now, sitting in P5, going straight after Jeffrey Finguy. Jackson has found pace in the car and is starting to not only gap away from Rowe, but getting closer and closer to Caldwell. Caldwell and Jackson fought for the win in all the way back in Gravis City back in last season, and it was Jackson who came out on top, but it's 3 positions separate them, and about 1 3/4 of a second. Benoit Lervine. Oh! They're connecting, all 3 of them. They're 3 wide for position. Benoit's going to hold back. He used to be a lot more aggressive until he took some anger management classes. He's been a lot less aggressive this season. And because of that, he's been showing a lot more consistency in the car. He's been a lot better this season. Definitely having his breakout season. So is Sean Angel. It's good for both of them that they're both able to get their breakout seasons. Angel has had some consistent top 10s. See if Angel can get another one. He's close to it. Connor Hurley started at the tail end of the field and is now 13th, going for 12th. Great job out of Connor Hurley. He's digging through this pack. Oh, Duncan does not seem to be done with Jackson. Does not want Jackson to get this position. Jackson, one of the most coveted riders out here. He's one of the fastest guys you'll see, especially at a speedway. Can Duncan hold on to him? Been mentioned before, Duncan's gone winless since season 1. He's been such a dry streak. He's really looking for Jackson's spot. Really making contact with him. He wants it bad. But he continues to fail to get the spot. Now Downey goes after Shepard up ahead for second. These two really need to stop focusing on each other. Go after Caldwell. You're almost a second down. You are a second down. What are you guys doing? And now Duncan going after Jackson. Irvine going after Finguy. Angel dropping. Pericles dropping. Paulson is on the way. Keep an eye out for Paulson. He's closing on Rowe. Duncan has found his speed now. Eric Monaco could play a factor with Caldwell. He's losing 6/10 a lap. This could be a struggle for Caldwell if he reaches him. Noel Irvine now looks possibly to go after Jackson. Jackson's just holding top 10 right now, and he's gonna lose another position. Maybe he wasted his tires a little too much. Oh, 8/10 a lap. Eric Monaco is losing. Look at that. Going into the corner, he's going 162 and then a 167 for Caldwell. Yeah, he's definitely faster. Duncan has overtaken Shepard, and Benoit Irvine looks for the spot as well. The Frenchman's on the way. He's 5th now, going for 4th. Rowe has closed it on Jackson. Jackson needs more than this. If he wants to take the points lead, he needs a lot more than this. Finguy fights with Rowe now. Rowe, surprisingly not an aggressive person. He'll go for moves pretty quickly, but he won't hit your bumper. Unlike what we've seen out of Duncan, Rowe's not an amazingly aggressive person. You saw him just barely miss Finguy's bumper, or side panel, and just take the spot. Forces Finguy to lose the draft, but it may cost him. If he's not going to be aggressive, he's got to start being aggressive. And he's not. He's staying down low. That's pretty much Rowe's weakness, is himself not being as aggressive as you would think he would be for a points leader. Trying to reach another points contender. He's very cautious. Probably because he doesn't want to wreck anyone, because he'll get a penalty for that. Oh my god, Caldwell's already gotten through Monaco. Could this be Caldwell's day? Duncan challenging Downey now. He needs to get through Downey if he wants to catch the 95. If he wants any chance of catching him. We're almost at 10 laps to go. This is a very short race in Australia. And if they want to catch him, if they want to catch Caldwell, they need to start running. And that's what Duncan's doing. Duncan's on the run. Downey's getting through him. Irvine's getting through him. I see Jackson on the way. Oh, he's not on the way. He's running away because Rowe is right behind him. I think he stepped it up now. He knows he needs to go. But Rowe is going just as fast. He's matching him. This is for 3 valuable championship points. Like I said, Rowe's not an aggressive person, though. He won't force the issue just yet. Jackson will. He does not care. He's going right down the inside of Ravine and Downey. He's trying to run as far as he can away from Rowe. 10 laps to go for Vance Caldwell. Duncan is a 10th lap faster. That's not going to be enough. He'll need probably 2/10 a lap. Because they're not going to catch Dunbar. No way. It's up to skill now. Jackson down low looking for a podium. And looking to start running. Because here comes Rowe. Taking advantage of Jackson making his moves to make his own moves. Jackson's into second. Really low. Going straight after Duncan. He's running. He's desperate to get away from Rowe. This is 5 points. Right here, the difference. Right there. Duncan wasn't even able to stop him to help his teammate. Rowe continues to chase after Jackson. Jackson continuing to run away. 3/10 faster than Caldwell that time around. He'll need to be faster though. Now Rowe starting to struggle with his own teammate. Can Jackson reel in Caldwell? Is it even possible to reel in Caldwell at this point? Oh, Rowe down really low. We said that Rowe was really liking the low line today. But how low can he go on these lines before he gets out of momentum? Jackson gained nothing. I think this is Caldwell's game. Jackson trying to defend. He's run away from Rowe for so long, and you can only run for so long before Alexander Rowe catches you. And here he comes. The points leader going for second. On the third in points driver. I think they're just letting Caldwell go at this point. It doesn't matter, Caldwell. And now Rowe has taken the second position. But is Jackson going to try to retaliate? Like I said, how low can you go, Rowe, before it just goes wrong? Five laps to go for Caldwell. No one wants to let Rowe have this, especially Paul Jackson. What a disaster for everyone else in this championship. No one expected Rowe to be this fast. They got his setup right. Thin guy starting to go on a hunt. 4 laps to go for Vance Caldwell. They're not going to reel him in. No way. This is Caldwell's race. Since the very beginning of this race, he came out swinging, and he is fighting to get himself back up in points. 2 laps to go for Vance Caldwell. He has absolutely checked out in this race. Got the lead, never looked back. No issues for Vance Caldwell. This will be a dominating race. Going in to this is going to be going into Twin Ring Motegi. White flag in the air for Vance Caldwell. 30 more seconds. This is Vance Caldwell's race and his alone. 2-second gap over the rest of the field. It's an easy cruise to the finish for career win number 5. And around the last corner, Vance Caldwell will take his 5th career win, his first of the season, and get his championship back on track. Caldwell wins in the Calder Park. It'll be Finguy 2nd, Duncan 3rd, Erdine 4th, and then it's Rowe, then it's Jackson, Downey, Shepard, Jovic, and Carlson. That I here in Australia. Not the day Paulson needed, not the day Hercules needed. They really needed to get through Rowe to be able to get some more valuable championship points, and they will not get it. Congratulations to Vance Caldwell. This is his 5th win, which he joins a very small group of people who have ever gotten 5 or more wins in the Sunoco Elite Series in only his 4th season. Congratulations to Vance Caldwell. Let's go look at your finishing results. So it's Vance Caldwell taking career win number 5 here in Australia in Calder Park. Jeffrey Fingai, William Duncan, Benoit Theravine, and Rowe will round out your top 10, or top 5. Jackson 6th, Downey 7th, Shepard 8th, Jovic 9th, and Carlson will round out your top 10 here in Australia. Good run for himself for Scott Ganassi Racing. Hurley in 11th for HHR. They really needed a good run today. Thompson in 14th. A lot of people looking for him to possibly get a good ride next season. And with a 14th place in Australia, that could be good for him. Let's look through the back here. Pole sitter gets 35th. Will go out of the points. As actually Fitzwater Australia did not have a good day, as Anderson is 34th. And I'm looking for Carson Bowers. 19th, not bad. But congratulations to Vance Caldwell. Epic Motorsports. This is Epic Motorsports' first win of the season. It took way too long for Epic Motorsports to get this win, as they are known as probably the top team overall. But round 13, better late than never for Vance Caldwell. Let's go look at your points position after Calder Park. And Alexander Rowe tops the leaderboards after Calder Park, 82 points ahead of Paul Jackson, which is, that gap is getting pretty large. It's then Duncan, who has taken the 3rd position in points. Pretty good out of Duncan this season, definitely having his breakout season as well. Cordell Paulson for Pericles is in 5th. Roush is in 6th, is not able to take the points lead, as there's only 4 able to take it now. Barack, Halleck, Mulcher, and Windhelm will round out your top 10. As, God, the points is getting worse and worse for a lot of people. There's still people who can take the points lead before the end of the championship, and that is everyone. Everyone still, technically speaking, has a chance, but only like the top 20 have a realistic chance, if that. A lot of people would need to really step it up if they want to win this championship, and probably, I would say, from Anderson up are a realistic chance. Everyone else is going to have to work for it. Just look back, where was she? Stucco used to be 20. She dropped 5 spots, which isn't, that's kind of sucks, but she's still there. She still can do something, but she's still having her best season so far. As we look back even further, look down at the points actually for the constructors. Maverick is now almost 400 points ahead with 15 top 5s this season. 3 times more than Epic Motorsports. That's a lot. They have been on form and just overly impressive this season, and I'm just thoroughly impressed with them. I believe it's 6 and 6 for Rowe and Duncan, and the rest of them are Halleck, which are the rest of the 3. So very good job on Maverick, pretty much guaranteeing their rank A slot for next season. Look back, Scott Canassi's only 4 points beyond Fitzwater Australia, which Fitzwater Australia is the team that's out of the rank A position for now. Scott Canassi could get in there and possibly grab the 4th one from full frontal if they try hard enough. But the 2 teams that would be out right now, Sabasport and Thundersport. But Sabasport has really closed that gap and got a top 5 this season. I'm not sure if that was this race. I don't think it was. But nonetheless, impressing a lot of people right now. They're really stepping it back up, and they could get back to the front. And possibly, well, not back to the front, but to the front of a race and be able to get themselves back into the front of rank D like they were at the very beginning of Season 3 before it all fell apart. But congratulations to Vance Caldwell, who has clawed his way now up to 18th. The points gained 8 spots in the championship, which is very crucial for himself. He really needed a run like this, and he got exactly that. So congratulations, Vance Caldwell. Rowe still leads the points by 82 points. Next time, we're going to Japan for our first ever trip around Twin Ring Motegi, another speedway, but this time it's a left-turning speedway, unlike Calder Park. Calder Park's always fun to go to, but we're going to have to wait to go to Calder Park again until next season. So, until Japan, guys, until next time, ciao.